Okay, we just got done installing the spoiler, and now it's time for the push bar. Look at this packing that it came in. Like, some good quality stuff, it seems. I don't know if it's steel or aluminum. We'll find out though. Now, I'm not sure if I have to pull the front bumper off to install it, but I'm gonna start by pulling this plastic piece off and seeing if I can get to the crash bar behind there and see if I can get away with just taking that off. Okay, I've got the kit all laid out. I looked at the pictures from the ad. There's no instructions. This is all the hardware. Got lock washers and washers, lock washers and washers. Still figuring that out. And you do in fact have to pull the bumper off. I'm not gonna pull it all the way off. I'm just gonna pull it, you know, part of the way off because of the splitter that goes underneath. It's not worth it. I can do it just like that. So when I get this figured out, I'll come back. Okay, so we got the brackets all lined up from center of hole to center of hole. It has to be 21.5, and it was really tricky to get it perfectly straight with it still being 21.5 top and bottom across, and at the same time having them both centered to the outside. What I did make it easier is I just had scribed when I got it close, so as I tighten it down I would tap it on each one and make sure they're centered and get it just right. Okay, it's the next day. Got it all installed. It was a nightmare. So like I said, it doesn't have instructions, so you just kind of have to figure out stuff yourself. The shorter bars go on the bottom, the longer ones go on the top. The hardware's okay. I have to figure out where it all goes. Got the sensors all adjusted. Now they had the radar detector in the corner right here beside the it depends on how they have the system set up. You know, you have the TX sensor, which is the jammer, and then you have the other radar sensors, and that's how I have it set up. I've got the two radar sensors and then the actual radar, and I am missing the TX sensor, so I'm gonna have to get another one of those. I actually already ordered it, and I plan to just stick it to the bottom of this one because it has to be a certain height off the ground, and I want it to be centered with the car. I don't know if you have to have it centered, but I want it centered with the car just like I did this one. But overall, I like it. Looks good. You have to trim way more of the bumper than you think. Just a lot of test fitting and stuff like that. So I'm about to pop this panel back on and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, here's the finished product. And one thing I was thinking about, like I said, they had the radar down there in the bottom beside one of the other sensors. Well, the higher up you can have your radar, the better it functions. And this thing would pick up cops, you know, half mile, 3/4 of a mile away like it was. So I'd imagine it's quite a bit better now, especially the fact that it's centered and it's much higher. I got the wire ran through the grill right there. And yes, just like all the S550s, bumper clips were actually already broken. Someone had plastic welded them. And I did a bunch of research on people gluing the brackets to the bumper and then bolting it on. And Mustang places sell the little quick release push pins, which the black ones actually look pretty good. I might do that eventually, but I saw a zip tie trick on how to fix that. And this side isn't perfect. It's pretty good. This side turned out really good. So that'll be something for the future to do. But overall, really happy with it. Now the two brackets back here, the flat one and the clamp are steel. These are steel, but this and these are billet aluminum. So you can kind of see the machining lines on it. But, you know, hopefully I'll never have to actually use it. But I mean, it's sturdy on the car, so it looks pretty good.